This movie is definitely better than the last one I saw. What's up, guys? I just saw Thoroughbreds, which is an engaging, chapter-oriented thriller written and directed by Corey Finley, starring Anya Taylor-Joy, Olivia Cooke, and Anton Yelchin. When two upper-class teenage girls in suburban Connecticut rekindle their unlikely friendship after years of growing apart, together Lily, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and Amanda, Olivia Cooke, hatch a plan to solve both of their problems. Well, first I want to start by talking about Anton Yelchin. And for those of you who are unaware, he passed away in a car accident back in June of 2016. So when I first saw this trailer, my heart kind of dropped, to be honest. It was kind of weird seeing him on the big screen almost 2 years after his passing for me, because I was a huge fan of his. I really think Green Room is his best performance, and you guys should all go check that out. And he was also really good in the Star Trek films as well. And as always, he did a fantastic job. I think he really fit his character perfectly, to be honest. After watching this film, I can't see anyone else playing Tim. He was very charismatic, and just every time he was on screen, you were kind of drawn to him because he's just this wild character that really piques my interest, to be honest. And I really enjoyed seeing him in this film, and I'm glad that his final film was a good one. Additionally, Olivia Cooke, who plays Amanda, the girl who has no feelings besides hunger and sometimes sleepiness, did an amazing job as well. Her and Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays Lily, work so well together, and they have such good chemistry that's very believable for their characters. They play off of each other so well in just the right way that you can really see their friendship start to grow again. We get this wonderful arc between the two of them where we can really see how their friendship transforms by the end of this film. Now, before I get into the technical stuff, I want to bring up the dad. This dad did such a good job that I absolutely hated him by like his second line, which is really good. I think this dude needs to get typecast as like the dick stepdad in every other movie he's in, because he nailed this role. He really made me not like him very, very early on in the film. That has to do with the dialogue. I really enjoyed the script and the way that this movie was written. I feel like there was a lot of realistic dialogue, which really helps in a movie because it actually helps you empathize and relate to these characters, which unfortunately we don't get all the time. There's a lot of movies with terrible dialogue, some that have come out recently. Another thing I liked about the dialogue was the humor. This is a dark comedy, and there's a lot of dark jokes in this film, but I love dark humor. So I think the humor aspect of this film worked really well, along with all of the suspenseful aspects of it, which brings me to the camera work. I think it was shot beautifully, and part of that has to do with the setting, because this movie takes place mostly in Lily's home, and they're like their stepdad's stinking rich, so like their home is beautiful. It's this huge, really like nicely decorated area that's just really pleasing to look at, and also there were a lot of long takes, which again, like I said before, I love long takes, and they work so well. They not only show talent for the director, but also for the actors. There's one long take in particular that is probably one of my favorite scenes in any movie that I've seen in the past, like 5 years. Another thing I really enjoy, and something you get hit with first, is the score. Now, this score is very eerie, and it comes in at just the right times to really like help add suspense for a lot of these intense scenes, and it's a really refreshing score. I don't think I've heard anything like it in the past few years. I can say I was engaged through this entire movie from beginning to end. It's a really fun movie to watch, and I do have a couple minor problems with it, but they border on spoiler territory, so I'm not going to bring them up. Also, I don't think they matter too much in regards to if I think you guys should go see this movie, because I'm going to give Thoroughbreds an A. I definitely think you guys should go see this movie as soon as you can. It comes out tomorrow, March 9th, so go see it opening weekend or just as soon as you can after that, because I think you'll love it. I don't think it's American Psycho meets Heathers, which is what some people are saying. It's not exactly on that caliber, but it does have elements of both. So if you like either of those films, I think you're really going to enjoy Thoroughbreds. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything new, and I'll see you in the next one.